All right, Carter, great having you in again. So we started off with wedges and talked about, kind of how to practice them. Technique-wise, pretty good. We just talked about whether it was a high, medium, or low one. And we're kind of talking about some distance wedges, so like 50 to 100 yards. Just trying to get everything a little more rounded. It's just kind of getting a little bit too up and out going back and down and out coming through, just slightly. So just a little bit more rounded with everything. And we talked a lot about different trajectories. So like front pin downwind, we need to be able to hit a little higher and softer and stop it a little faster. Not always needing to hit kind of that low running shot where you have no room to work with from a landing standpoint. And also how to hit it low and kind of run it back there too. So a lot of wedge stuff with that. And as far as what we did, we just played a little exercise, and a lot of feel stuff is going to be kind of your ticket, as the technique's pretty good now, is, all right, how many shots does it take me to get within 2 yards landing at 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100 with my 60, hitting both a standard, a high shot, and a low shot. And so start to say, hey, could I do that in 100 shots? Could I do it in 80 shots? Could I do it in 60 shots? How many would it take me? So it's 6 distances, 3 shots. 18 shots would be like the perfect scenario. Love to hear that it took you 18 shots. You'd be a absolute, world record holder there probably. And then full swing wise, what I wanted to show you is just some kind of exaggerated swings that we did just to kind of negate some of the tendencies that we sometimes have. I think your swing's the best I've ever seen it right now. And so really what we're kind of feeling here at the top of the swing is just trying to get the feeling of our body being very open and being very patient with our arms. We usually kind of get out in front, like a lot of pull at the top historically. I shouldn't say we currently do, but we historically did. And the shoulders would kind of be back. So you'd be kind of closed with your shoulders at impact. Here what you're going to see is you're patient. The club's shallowing beautifully. Your arms are in front of you. You can see that club's outside that ball like we've worked on a lot. And then from here we're really rotating it into impact. And we're feeling almost mentally like we're hitting the back inside part of the ball while we're trying to get our shoulder to point as open as possible. So it's kind of the opposite of what it might even look like. Like to you, it feels like the club is back there because you're not used to your shoulder being that far around. And the shoulder turning is what's kicking that club out, which is great. That's what we want. Gets the hands a lot lower impact. You can see you really stay in the shot. Beautiful impact. And then from here, that club is just going to swing up the line. You have great face rotation. Or great face control, I should say. So beautiful swing there, and then the same swing from the front on, just to kind of look at it again, a little exaggerated, but really, really good at the top. See the patience here, really sitting in that lead leg, rotating, great width there with that lead arm, great rotation, plenty of shaft lean, and then awesome follow through. So big fan of this swing. This is something I work on a lot in the swing at slower speeds, and then at full speed, it's still our own swing. It's nothing too different. It's just kind of slowly but surely pushing us in this direction and getting rid of some of those tendencies that we don't want. So great job. This is looking great. Really happy with the results, and keep working hard on some of the skill-based stuff, more skill-based practice stuff, a little bit less technical stuff. Good job.